And you're right, we do have 6, so now that we've
See,
started, let me adjust things.
Haha.
Making
Fucking
adjustments.
showed you.
It wouldn't be a Defenders of Kobold stream if we didn't adjust after going live.
That's right.
Well,
We're doing it live.
You know,
Let's fuck with audio settings too. That's always fun.
yeah.
That's
We're
Actually,
probably
hallmark
gonna
of-
have to do that.
let me do that real quick. Bop, bop, bop. Nope. Ba-da-bop, bop. Ah!
Shut up, Jarvis.
What was that?
Is that
Alright.
your notification tone?
It's one of them.
Sir, there is a matter that requires your attention. My computer's name is Jarvis.
So is mine.
Nice.
Nice.
That makes you Jarvis 2.0.
Does it? When did you name
Nope.
your computer Jarvis?
Well,
We're a little
I rule
quiet,
'cause
but
I'm
I think
older.
we're okay. Did you catch that?
Did you say you're a little quiet?
We're all a
We
little quiet.
we as a whole are a little quiet.
am I really quiet?
A little
I don't think
quiet.
I'm quiet.
Oh, I can't
Quieter.
fix that. I'm all the way up.
Ooh. Sombra got a Demon Hunter skin.
Oh my god.
It's their BlizzCon skin.
Oh,
Is
I'm
it?
not paying for the BlizzCon thing, so
Oh, I'll watch the virtual.
I ain't paying for the virtual ticket. The things I care about are all shown on Twitch anyway.
Well, yeah. And talked about in Reddit.
Right. The opening ceremony and the Overwatch World Cup are the only things I'll watch.
And Reddit will tell you, like, what they revealed and what the key points of that reveal were.
Without having to watch an hour-long circle jerk about Hearthstone.
You know, you don't have to watch everything they show, right?
But that's half
Once they
the
start
battle.
talking about kobolds, they got me sucked in. There's nothing I can do.
I just think that the virtual ticket is way too expensive.
Isn't it like $40 or something?
Yeah.
Watching is half the battle.
Well, compared to the $300 plus ticket to go there live, I consider it a deal.
Yeah, except that there's lots of other events where you have to pay $300 to go there, but they let you watch it for free.
Well, I was gonna go, but that was too expensive.
Yeah.
I had a guy that works for them that was gonna take care of me.
Can't quite hear them on it, huh?
I just think it's a pretty rough jab to make you pay to watch it online.
Yeah. It's fucked up, man.
Just watch it on C-SPAN. Or wait a second.
That's the best place to watch it, isn't it?
Yes.
It's $50.
50.
On for C-SPAN or
Yes.
Yes.
No,
it's
for
C-SPAN.
BlizzCon.
I mean, I guess it does come with some cool things. You know, you get an Overwatch skin, you get some Hearthstone crap.
Oh yeah, they actually give you stuff too, but and then the ridicule. All my Oregon friends will make fun of me for having paid for it when I show up on my mount that I got from paying for it.
Yeah.
let the shame begin.
Chris,
We're ready.
we're ready. You should turn up all of your volume and our volume.
Turn my shits up.
I cannot turn up
Yeah.
my
Crank it.
volume.
Straight to corn.
All right, then leave it as it is, so we're all the same level.
But hang on.
Because currently our Discord volume where we're talking is way louder than what's coming out of Twitch. What was that?
What was that
Badoop,
noise?
badoop.
What was that noise?
What was that noise?
Hey, look, you can see my volume mixer.
Oh.
Well, I can. You guys
Now
can't.
they can hack the internets.
Oh, yeah, they
Ah,
can.
shit.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Mixing the volume. Uh, uh, uh,
Bananas.
mm, 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 mm.
Eh,
Yeah, mic
good
volume
enough.
is 100 and desktop audio is 22. I don't know. That's weird. But okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, I heard myself.
yeah.
Oh, it's not my fault this time.
I don't believe that.
I'm willing to believe anything I say.
It's pretty good. All right.
All right, let's play some stuff.
Let me
D&D.
open photos while one of you guys does a recap.
Oh
Everybody
shit!
died.
Everybody
Everybody
was
died.
dying.
Everybody died.
I caught an arrow
as
in my
it
hand.
as it went
Hold
through
on,
your
how
hand.
did we all die?
We didn't all die. We just got very, very close.
Don't
Right.
look at anything right now. Don't
gonna
look
say.
at
Yeah.
stuff.
Did you just say look at everything right now?
No,
That's what I
don't
heard.
look
Look
at
at
anything.
I'm touching it with my eyeballs, and you can't stop me.
I'm fucking looking at it.
Dang it. What are you... Stop it! Don't look at it!
Oh my gosh, it's Chris's wiener.
Oh!
Oh shit! Never mind. Go away. Wrong tab.
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh,
Dude, that's
hey,
your-
happy not quite birthday, Mr. Chris.
Thanks.
Don't tell them when your birthday is. They'll be able to track your ID and know where you
Oh.
exist.
That's right. We can't have that. That's why it's
I feel
almost.
like we've accidentally said where we exist a bunch of times already.
Fucking Tyler, you've said where we exist
I have
before.
not said it.
You fucking bullshit, you haven't.
We've
I don't think I have.
we've mentioned a bunch of places that only
Yeah.
exist where we
Nobody
exist.
knows where their places
We've
are.
mentioned enough places that are in that area that
No, you said specifically what town.
I don't remember that, but okay.
Bartertown. What's the problem?
Yeah. We're in
Burger Town.
Sanctuary.
Burger Town.
No, that's wrong. Don't look at it. Okay, there we go. Now we're at a place you can look at.
Yes, we all go to school university.
School University. School University called me today and got $50 out of me.
Snap.
Oh.
Oh, those bastards.
They were like, "Hey, we remember when you went to School University. Wasn't that great?" And I was like, "It was great." And they were like, "You want to give us $50?" And I was like, "All right."
Yeah, if I have to.
Good negotiation skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, school university is good at getting their school money.
What can I
Yeah.
say? Caitlin was fun to talk to.
You know what? If I knew it was that easy, of course I was gonna say like I'll call you and be like, hey, remember when I was your teacher? But I was never your teacher. I was the other guy's teacher. It wouldn't work.
Hey, remember when I was your boss?
Wasn't I a good boss?
Weren't those great times?
Wouldn't you love to give
Weren't
me
those
$50
good times?
so I can be an even better boss?
Remember that time you didn't fix the printer, but we all clapped for you fixing the printer when you entered the room?
I don't
That's
remember
gonna
that
cost you
one bit.
now.
I don't
And it's
either.
PC load letter.
I remember that.
There is no paper. There's only Zool.
Only Zool.
Anyways, yeah, everybody came
You-
to the town of Crabapple, and you killed a
And we
bunch of
s-
fools.
We stupidly killed a bunch of fools. And
Well,
then we tried to burn down a barn full of horses, but we were
you heroically killed a bunch of fools and got fairly injured along the way, and then stupidly kept killing a bunch of fools.
Yeah, we went past heroics into stupidity fairly quickly.
sometimes
Yeah, I
you
just yeah. I was thinking that, like, because you guys just kept saying, "Do we hear more sounds of battle?" I'm like, yeah.
We were just feeling very optimistic.
Obviously, we had
I'm
too
like
much to drink.
looking
not
between
responsible for
you
our own actions.
guys as you ask me this and the Excel sheets with your health on them.
It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine.
Yeah.
Hey, there were 2 numbers there. Not my fault. It was a 10.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, you started last session in the arena.
Yeah.
You went out and saved the blacksmith with the 2 arena boys, Fleetwood
Yeah,
and
and
Mac.
unfortunately, we saved the horses too.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, you guys
against
wanted
our
to
better judgment.
throw your last couple of barrels of alcohol at the stables and blow them up to kill the gnolls.
We got to save a couple barrels of alcohol. Still, we only had to blow up one of them.
Yeah.
I thought we blew up 2
Thankfully,
'cause I'm a terrible shot.
No,
Hey,
we missed rolling one and it just went wide. And then I aced the second roll and
Okay.
we blew it up.
I have a question.
what's that?
Ew.
Is my arrow hand healed?
I know we got to take a nap.
No.
We long rested that,
Did we long
but
rest?
yeah, we long rested. That's
Um,
how we leveled up. Or is it going to be a lingering issue for me?
I don't know. I keep thinking I want to be nice because I don't want to be
No,
a
Franken always
dicky
uses the other
DM.
hand.
But at the same time, sometimes as DM you gotta be a dick. And I'm gonna say, like, you have to like actually find an expert that knows how to like mend flesh rather
Hey.
than like,
An actual
because it's
cleric.
not like a simple heal.
Can we use mending on a person?
I think you can.
He's just got to
Mm.
strengthen up that left hand. He'd be all right.
There's like a separate spell for mending people.
Oh.
I think it's called Cure Wounds.
Oh, yeah, that's powerful.
Either any of you guys know Cure Wounds? Just give me a couple good berries and I'll put it in the hole.
Just fill in the space.
They'll turn into flesh inside the
Hide
hole.
Fred in there.
Oh, well. Let's see. I know Cure Wounds.
If you know Cure Wounds, cure my hand.
I think I already did Cure Wounds on you.
I don't know. There was still an arrow in my hand at the time.
Okay. Well. If I have to.
We'll
If I
worry
have
about
to,
it later.
Okay. I was like, I'd like for that spell slot to at least net some health points when I cast it.
Bah!
We'll worry about it later. I'll just hug people right now.
I apologize for the very loud 2 seconds of Lord of the Rings music.
Oh. Is it coming? I didn't notice it.
Was that for inspiration?
I don't think it came through Discord, but it probably came through the stream.
Oh, well. They can deal. Probably.
They're adults. They'll be fine. Anyway, we killed a whole bunch of goblins. No.
Gnolls. Mm-hmm.
And there are yet more to kill.
You guys all leveled up? You should all be level 3?
Yeah.
A whole bunch of cannolis, whatever they are.
Gnolls. And they're all dead.
Sheldon rolled a D200,000.
Are they gunnols or cannols? Or they
Jesus.
cannoli?
You got a good roll on that too.
What are the odds of rolling that high on that?
Epic.
That's like, I think that would count as like critical hit range, right?
It better.
Not quite. I don't know.
You need another 1,000.
Yeah.
You need another like
400 and something.
500.
474.
I don't want criticals. I want crushing blows.
I mean, that would probably crush some blows.
I don't even know what that means.
Don't worry about it.
I think we're talking about something different now. I'm scared.
Vanilla WoW.
Do I need an adult?
Alright, so you guys, the end of the last session, fortunately, Mac was able to stop you guys from blowing up Bella's horses.
Yeah.
And she was grateful for you saving the horses and decided to let you stay in her house overnight, and you're all healed back up to full.
The cats got slayed in
Nice.
their bed.
Do we remember how many more gnolls are left to take out?
Many.
Going by the gnoll that you interrogated, there should be 10 left.
We can handle that. All right. Let's go fight some gnolls, guys.
Okay. So you go outside.
And I want to yell out, "You gnolly bastards!"
You hear like
They're not
some
fucking horses.
gnolly
You
giggles.
almost killed Freddy.
Gnolly giggles. They sound a lot like neighs. You are here at Bella's Ranch. You will see me circling it with my cursor in 15 seconds or so. But because I did a lot of preparing over the weekend of my actual campaign, but I've been fairly lazy when it comes to finding a way for you guys to see the map in real time.
I know how you can do it, but I'm not going to tell you.
Roll 20?
No. I've created a Discord account for the Defenders of Cobalt account, which is the explanation for the empty box above your head on the stream, Chris.
Oh.
Just use that account in an incognito browser and share the screen off of that. Of course, that might overwrite the cameras. I know how to do it. How you like them apples?
That's pretty neat.
They're not good apples, I'm sorry.
Yeah, my bad.
You done goofed.
You tried.
Not very hard, but I tried. Alright, so I go out on the porch and I yell out, "You gnolly bastards."
Yeah.
Those nolly cannolis.
And you hear like
Fucking horses, man.
the
Sounds
gnoll
like a
laughter sounds
Sounds like a Murloc.
sounds like murlocs and horses combined.
My God.
But it seems to be coming over from like the, like the, whatever you call the upper left corner of a map, northwest.
The northwest quadrant.
The northwest. Come
like
on,
the
guys.
northwest area of the town.
Alright, I grab my barrel of booze and I set out.
Let's go.
All right. And
How
to
many
get
barrels of booze do we have left?
I think just 2.
should just be
Well,
2. Yeah.
I don't know. You got a drunken master with you now.
Oh yeah. Do you have a barrel of mead now?
Maybe.
But
Is it ever replenishing?
you go
It's
through the
enchanted.
town. You follow the path back the way you came. You don't really meet very much resistance because you've killed pretty much everyone along this path. Up until you get past like the building on the west side of the arena that says KBA sign up. On the other side of the road is the Fine Thread, where the old man decided to stay behind.
Old man.
Was he on the back porch?
No, he's still inside the shop.
Okay. It's a great song.
Yeah, he's sitting
band,
on a
the
rocking
President
chair.
of the United States of America. Yeah. It's Old Man on the Back Porch, and that old man is me.
Ooh.
It's a great song. Check it out.
All right.
Not right now.
Later.
But you You come up to this area, and there's a bunch other shops in the northwest area of the town. This seems to be like the market area of the town, whereas the southern part of the town is like houses, and northeastern is the arena and the town hall and like sort of places to eat. The northwest is like all the merchants' inns and things of that nature.
Yeah.
You see, to your immediate right, there's a place called Gibbs. Looks to just be like a pub, and you hear a little bit of clamoring in there.
We better go save that booze.
But you see a place farther down the road, all the way in the corner, that says Cricket's Crystals on the outside. And you hear a lot of clamoring in there.
What do you guys think? Take care of the. You wanna go for the crickets?
Just because it sounds ladder, as much as booze is a priority. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you head toward Crickets.
Yeah, let's head towards crickets.
Okay, you get up to it, and there's a few urns and barrels outside around some tables, and the tables have various little like bits of crystal on them. Like not fully intact crystals. These are like crystals of imbuement, like you guys have found.
So like shards of broken crystal.
Yeah.
I want to grab 2 handfuls of these broken crystals.
Okay. And they seem to be like a sort of like an assortment of shards of the lesser crystals.
That's fine by me. I just need someone to open the door now.
I suppose I can try and quietly open the door in case we can get maybe an edge on whoever is inside. What should I roll for that?
The door is kind of cracked open a little. It looks like
okay.
whoever went inside to cause trouble sort of like lazily threw it back the other way, but didn't really make an effort to close it.
Okay, well, I'll try to peer inside then. Should I just give that a perception?
Sure.
Let's see if I can actually. Not too shabby.
Where the hell? Okay, there it is.
Is
18. Yeah, you look inside. There seems to be like a lot of decoration inside this place. Like the guy uses the crystals in a manner of decoration to sort of like show off and decorate at the same time. There's a couple of crystals even that are like hanging from the ceiling and like emitting illusory images of like little figures.
You see any bad guys in there?
And there's you don't see anything like in the direction of like the crack you're looking through, other than like some like a lot of crystals and books. And you do see like the merchant's table with like the where he would keep money and things of that nature, but it sounds like the clamoring is coming from the other side of the door.
Okay. Oh, would I need to try and kind of slowly, quietly open that?
You can do a sleight of hand. Go ahead and do it with advantage, because they're clamoring, so it'll be difficult for them to notice.
That's not too bad. But that's even better.
No. Yeah, you get the door like almost all the way open, and you see like 3 more gnolls in here. Just sort of like pushing this guy around and cackling at him. And there's they find it funny because he's much smaller than they are, because this is a gnome.
Okay.
So sort of a finely dressed gnome, and he even has like some crystal shards adorning his robe.
Okay. I will kind of step back from the door for a second and just communicate my findings with everybody.
Okay.
So we can maybe coordinate a little bit here.
All right. I got a plan. It's a bad one, but I got a plan.
That's okay.
Bad plans are fine.
I've got my 2 handfuls of broken crystal shards.
Okay.
Someone throw the door in. I'm gonna run in, and I'm gonna throw this one at one gnoll's face and that one at another gnoll's face. And then we'll just kind of.
I can also fairy fire them too.
Good idea. That would give me advantage on this throwing of 2 handfuls of
Crystal
essentially
shards.
broken glass. Yeah. This is the upgraded version of pocket sand.
Yeah, because it's painful.
Painful pocket sand.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna? Okay. Are you gonna try to have some sort of aim with this cloud of crystal shards, or?
I'm just gonna run in there, and I'm just gonna throw one hand in one of their face and the other one in another one's face.
Are you gonna get up like real close?
Oh yeah, I want to be like maybe, 5 or 6 feet from these people or these gnolls.
You're gonna literally take this and go like to their faces. Probably emphasis on the
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my plan. It's a shitty one, but I'm sticking to it.
So you're gonna cast Fairy Fire first?
Yep, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire, and then at the same time he's gonna run in.
As of yet, they still have not noticed any of you. So, just.
All right. Well, I'm gonna like 1, 2, 3, and then let's go.
Then we do it.
Yep.
And then we do the fucking thing.
So my character is gonna count to 3 and then cast Fairy Fire. So they'll have to make Dex saves.
Chris?
Oh. Yeah. But.
They have to beat a 13 to avoid being Fairy Fired.
Oh. It's a good thing that guy had disadvantage. One of them beats it.
Sounds like your 2 targets for getting glassed in the face have been selected.
Yeah, so I am, as this is being cast, I see the 2 that illuminate with Fairy Fire, and I throw my fistfuls of broken crystals all up in the grills.
Alright.
Oh my gosh, I forgot how shit works. That's 3. It's a copy.
Well, it's a little while after you've eaten. No.
So the first gnoll gets a 16. And the second knoll gets a 22.
Boosh. Get glassed.
Oh, dang. And that's going to be a hit on both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Both of them get hit in the face.
Nice. Are they blinded?
They gonna get some glass.
You gonna get some glass? Yeah. Let me. How'd I do that? I kind of.
What are you trying to do? I can answer questions.
You can just say these two are blinded. I was trying to decide if I wanted to have them make some sort of roll or if they're just blinded, but I think they're just blinded.
You wanted to, if you wanted to have them do a roll, I think a Constitution save would be appropriate.
That's what I was gonna go for,
But you don't have to if you just want to make them blind.
Nobody's gonna argue with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue.
Do what you want.
Yeah, they're just blind.
Do what you want.
Nice.
So
You
long as it's bad to
blinded them, and now it's time for initiative.
Hokey dokies. I have to keep looking at the Babber's monitor because Rosalie's been cranking, but she also needs to sleep, so.
Yeah.
Man, there's a fucking gnat flying around in front of my computer screen.
Just
No.
wow, right into your screen.
You should
That
kill
sounds
it
like a
to
good
teach it
Give
a
me all
that
lesson.
way. It's the only way. Boy, did we all roll 12s?
Shit. Stop. We
Holy
all
shit.
All
What the
right.
hell is this shit?
All right, epic. We're all now glowing.
Oh my god.
I don't know that I want to.
We're prepared to merge.
Yeah, we're going to combine.
Fusion dance.
So where am I? I'm in the center. Yeah, Tyler. Go to
Huh.
your right. No, go to your left for the fusion dance.
No, I gotta go this way, I
Other
think.
left. That's way.
There we go. Which one? I'm waiting for you to catch up. No,
This
go
way?
the other direction. There you go. That way. All right,
Let me
roll.
do
Fusion
this
dance
the
again.
easy way.
Oh.
Just put on an earring here. There we go.
We're gonna put, okay.
All right.
Red Robin. Red Robin.
Yeah, we didn't do a great job at that. We would have failed. It would have been terrible.
It would have been, just fucking legs everywhere.
Yeah.
All right.
It was gonna be like that one, the one Yu-Gi-Oh video where it's all legs Exodia.
Do you guys all four want to try and decide amongst you who's going first, or would you rather roll again?
I say meat popsicle goes first.
Frank goes
Fine with- yeah.
first.
Yeah,
I'm fine
meat
with this.
popsicle one.
Who
Wait, is it my turn?
who goes after Frank?
I'll go.
I'm fine waiting till last.
Or one of those two.
I'll go second.
One of the nulls is gonna go first.
That son of a bitch.
Actually, two of the nulls are gonna go first.
Those sons of bitches.
Is it the blind ones?
One of them is. I hear a Rosalie.
I'm trying to see if I could hear something that she's whining for or about, but she's just kind of, so.
You know, we missed out. We should have done something.
What should we have done?
Trial by stone.
Yes.
Who's going third?
Aye.
Who? Hobbs?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sweet. What does mine say?
Mitch, for your rule question, disengage action is being able to make a 5-foot step that does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Haha. So being drunk in this has an advantage.
Yeah. Anyway, what's going on?
Null number blind is going. Let me add a note here. I renamed them Null Blind, so I'll remember who they are.
Good job.
I know this song. Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
And they do appear to be bleeding out of their eyes, so you have a feeling they might just be blind forever.
Good. My
Yeah.
attack was super effective.
But.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum.
Alright. Null. Let's see, how are we gonna do this? Yes, blinded enemies. This is gonna get interesting. Okay.
Ba-da-da-da-da-dun. Da-da-da-da-da-dun.
I might have to run
So-
upstairs and tend to the child briefly.
Okay.
All right, get out of here,
Pause.
man.
The crank is intensifying.
Pause.
So I'll be right back. You guys can do combat up to my turn at least. So
Yeah.
I think you know what my AC is. 16. In case you want to hit me.
Yeah. So one
Do
of
we
the
want to hurt
gnolls,
him?
one of the blinded gnolls, like goes and like swings, but just like swings randomly because he's blind, and so he's taking a swing at the other blind gnoll.
He gets a nat 20 and kills him.
No, it's not a nat 20. It's but it is enough to hit. And he does
Looking
4
forward to
damage to
slowing
the
it
other
up.
gnoll. It's your turn,
Yeah.
Frank.
Uh,
Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. My bad.
That's
It's
fine.
the not blind Knoll's turn. And
Yeah,
he
looking
is
forward to it.
going to take a jab at the dude that just blinded his friends.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah. Hey, that's me.
AC's 15.
Oh, he hits. He
That
hits. 5 damage. And
I'm at 30 HP.
yeah. Now it's Frank.
All right, first thing I do, I go into my rage. I get all extra angry.
Yeah, he stabbed you in the abdomen with his spear.
Dude, you have to talk for the rest of the stream like that.
I'm
Wood
gonna
Thanks
go.
for saving my life,
Wood
guys.
vintage.
Yeah, I'm going into my rage, and I'm just gonna go fucking hug this guy. And
Okay.
since I'm in my rage, I get advantage on that.
He freaking hugs.
He hugs him. This is gonna be great.
Dude, that is your new GM character voice from now on.
Fucking shit. That's
Fucking
shitty.
shit.
I rolled a 5 and a 3,
He's tough
so my
brain.
scores are 10 and 8.
The internet is for porn.
Well, I guess he has to do. Yeah, it's fine. He has to do an opposing strength thing. So as long as he gets less than 10, I'm fine, right?
Let's hope. You're going for the healthy one?
Yeah.
You
That's what I got,
guys
right there.
freaking hey, I don't know which way to throw a tie.
By normal.
You gotta play rock, paper, scissors with the DM.
By most contests, I think ties go to the player. But your roll, I can't hear you.
See, first he went strange voice, now he loses all communications. Doom.
Are you back?
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
We broke Chris.
We cannot hear you at this time, sir.
Oh, there you are. Are you there?
There you go.
Parzival.
Greetings.
What a
if you want.
pleasant surprise.
Oh no. If you want, I'd be willing to re-roll for that.
Yeah, let's just do a reroll. You guys like lock intensely with your hands,
Dude, his teeth even locked.
and he's like that.
Screen cap. Viewer screen cap, please.
20. Oh shit! I can.
Oh man, he got a nat 20.
Oh, what? What's his number after his scores?
22. So you lock for a while, and he's like, and like
And at this
I'm
moment,
wildly
pushes you away.
Frank just realized he just fucked up.
Yeah.
He's like, you just like weren't ready for someone to be quite that savage. You're used to everyone being much less savage than yourself.
Yes.
Well, he hasn't pulled out the hammer yet.
I haven't pulled out the hammer. That's my turn.
And we have a star bear.
And now, are we just gonna jump to Starbear?
Isn't he third?
Yeah.
Or he's second?
I thought Falcon was going second.
No, he's last.
He's
Okay.
last now.
We'll switch it up.
Oh, we lost you.
All right, I
Tyler.
am back.
You either muted yourself or...
Oh yeah, I muted myself. I'm an idiot. All right.
Have I missed anything exciting?
So,
I failed an athletics check,
Against
What?
a null.
despite having advantage,
and I had advantage.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
First they
Wildly
stalemated, and then the null rolled a nat 20.
Well, that's hard to beat.
all right. Let me get a read on the situation. There's 3 gnolls, one of which is being held by.
No, he's
Frank.
not being held. He broke the grapple.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's what that last. Okay.
I failed my hugging.
You attempted very hard, and you got so far.
But in the end,
Well,
it
well,
doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm glad someone picked that up.
I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I am going to. Let's see. And is anyone in the room other than Frank?
I
I
don't
was
think
the
I
first
am
Yes.
yet.
one to go in.
Yes, that is what just beat you in a grapple war.
Wow.
It's Hogger.
Yeah.
So it's just Falcom in the room, or no, just Frank in the room. Excuse me.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go up to the one that Frank just tried to grapple, and rapier him in the butthole.
Ah.
Alrighty then. You come with the animated gift for
Whoa.
that one.
Yeah, no, you're on your own.
Wow, I like how perfectly that gif fits in the spot on the stream.
Yeah, that's pretty good right there.
Does a 23 hit?
I think there's a good chance.
Yeah. Are you hitting the one that broke the grapple?
Attempted to grapple. Yes,
Yeah.
that one.
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
that hits.
Grapples.
You said you ran around to
It's behind.
its behind?
10 damages. And then, let me see. I'm trying to remember how this new thing I got works. Sorry.
What is it?
Master of Tactics.
You're really good at using thumbtacks
Oh, okay.
as an improvised weapon.
You're the
Oh.
one that I have been after.
I would join you guys.
It changes how my health works, and I'm trying to figure out. Okay.
Master.
Now
Promise
that I
don't
have
leave
the,
lies.
I'm going to use the help action as a bonus action because I can do that now. To provide aid to our monk in attacking this gnoll.
What's that ability you have?
It's master. Hold on.
Master Blaster.
Yes, Master of Tactics. It affects how help works.
How help works?
Yes.
So I'm sorry. You're doing what again?
I'm using my Master of Tactics to provide help towards our friendly monk friend in killing this dude that Frank can't grapple.
What does that do? Give him advantage or?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And as long as our monk friend attacks this specific target for his next turn, his first attack roll is made with advantage.
Okay. So you're gonna shout out, "Get him!" No.
Yeah.
Gerda.
And then just like start doing that thing where I poke him from one side and hide on the other side. Just to distract him.
Alright, so you didn't quite manage to get the rapier up his bum, but you did stab him in, like, the bum area. And he is bleeding out of his butt.
Nice.
Didn't quite get the colonoscopy going.
Yeah.
You turned his brown tail red.
Oh,
Fucking
yeah.
look on Mitch's face. That's
Just,
great.
That's why we're banned.
yeah, that'll be the
Nailed
one
it.
thing.
That was it. That was the one.
All right, you guys are going over the fucking line. Anal attacks are not allowed in stream.
Right.
All right.
Damn it, I caught the gnat, but I couldn't squish him. Fuck.
You done goofed.
What do you mean?
Oh, he done fucked up now.
Yeah.
I'm bad at
I
squishing,
feel
but you know-
like you need to leave that house tonight if you
Like,
couldn't
oh
squish
shit, I didn't kill it.
Burn it down now. Just go
That-
ahead and burn it down.
Do it. Fuck you.
I know that there's like other people who live
Nat was
around,
like,
but just no. Everybody's gonna have to die now.
To the ground. Just start over fresh.
Yeah. Everybody has to start
I
over.
lose my deposit. It's fine.
All right. Anyways, it is now Hobbs' turn.
All right. All right. So.
Okay,
let's
so I managed to. I didn't miss anything, so good.
So what do I do? Do anything different with advantage on the roll for hit? Or is it only damage?
Just roll twice
Yeah.
Damn it.
Roll
and
twice.
take
with
the
all your
higher.
modifiers. Yeah.
Roll as good as you can.
Well, that's a.
Oh, even with advantage, that was not so helpful.
Did I hit
That
him?
is not going to be significant enough to land a hit. No.
Fucking gnats.
You cross your eyes and concentrate real hard.
That invulnerable gnat, he got you. He's struck fear in your heart, and it made you falter.
You
Well,
know, Tyler is missing right now. The gnat might have killed him.
Yeah,
Oh, there he's back.
no, the gnat said, "Bitch, get in here. We gotta talk.
Good over here.
You talking shit on stream, man. I'm gonna fuck you up."
it's Thalcum.
All right. Are any of them in a particularly hurt state already?
Yeah.
Besides the one bleeding from his eyes.
Well, I mean, other than the ones that are bleeding from their eyes.
A couple bleeding from their eyes, other than being blind, they're not too hurt. But the one that Starbear just stabbed, he stabbed pretty damn good. He looks actually kind of wobbly.
That sounds like the guy for me to hit with my stick. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a good old-fashioned shillelagh and see if that will be enough. It's not too bad. Is that enough to make him uncomfortable with my stick?
I love
Being
how you
nearby
phrase
him?
that.
Yeah, that'll get him.
All right.
So the rapier softened him up. That's for the killing blow.
Yeah.
You get 7 damage.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
7 points of uncomfortable damage.
He stumbles a bit, has a distraught look on his face, like he
I
can
imagine
tell
so.
the end is near.
The end is in his life or of his staff. You said the end is near.
Oh,
of his
yeah.
life or of the staff that he just got.
A little from column A, a little from column B.
Say it.
It's like the ends are near. That brings it back around to... Oh no, that brings it to Blind Knoll number 2. He's gonna take a swing.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's pretty great. So, as if somehow he knew who hit him the last time he got hit, he takes a swing at the other blind knoll. But he misses. And that brings it to the other blind knoll's turn. And he takes a wild jab with his spear at nothing in particular. He just hits a beam on the wall.
He attacked the darkness.
We're going back to hitting beams. And now it is the not blind but horribly wounded Knoll's turn. And he also seems to take a stab at a beam, more so because he's stumbling from the pain than from anything else. And that brings it back around to Frank.
So the horribly injured Noel who ignored my hugging attempt.
Mm-hmm.
What a jerk.
I'm just gonna try and punch him as hard as I fucking can, right in the face.
Okay.
That's an actual attack.
Yes. My first punch is a 16. Trying to remember how bonus attacks work. And that does how much damage does that do? Oh. Looking at the wrong fucking character. That does 6 damage with my first punch.
Okay.
And then my second punch does... Oops.
You get D8s for your punches?
No. My punches do 1 damage plus my strength modifier plus 2 extra damage for being in a rage.
Oh.
And my second punch is only a 13.
Wait, where are you rolling this?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm rolling it in Dan's chat.
Yeah.
Oh,
That would be the wrong one, sir.
Hang on.
indeed, it is.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
There they are.
This is what happens when Chuck has no whiskey.
Just go straight to shit.
I have some beer.
Okay.
Are you really comparing beer and whiskey?
No, but it's what I have.
This is true.
So I did 6 damage. And does 13 beat his AC?
No, it does not.
Okay, 6 damage.
Okay. He actually, like, falls to one knee at this point. But then, like, shakes his head and growls again.
This guy.
Now it's Starbear.
Hi, guys.
Okay, Starbear, what you gonna do now?
Gonna find my character sheet. Okay, there it is. So this one dude has been roughed up a lot, but still not dead, right?
He's not
Right.
dead yet.
Alright, I'm gonna poke him in the butthole again.
You did not kill him.
D20 plus 6. 8. 9 damages.
9 damages. And this is the one that's been injured multiple times again?
Yes. This is the dude that we've been beating up on.
How'd you take a jab at him?
I don't know, I'm just poking at him in the, like, between the shoulders.
In the back?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Frank, you're in front of this guy. You punch him a couple times. He falls to one knee, and then he gets, like, shakes his head and goes... And,
It drops a deuce right there.
yeah, he drops a deuce as the rapier protrudes out like the front of his chest.
That's different.
Crumbles.
And he crumples to the ground.
This
Killed
guy.
one, guys.
Good job.
And now it's Hobbs' turn.
Are either of our blinded fellows damaged at all?
Yeah, they're both a little damaged.
They're doing a
Well,
good job of beating each other up, which is just great.
Yeah.
So let's see if I can hit blind number
We
one.
should almost just leave them alone and see if one of them will kill the other one first.
Does that hit?
And you hear the gnome go, "No, please don't do that." What?
17 hit?
17 hits, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do an unarmed strike and then take my bonus with a flurry of blows, which is going to give me 2 more hits, 2 more unarmed strikes. So I'm going to give you 3 of these.
Okay. Ooh. That's 14 so far. Plus 5. Ooh. 19 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
This knoll, like, falls to the ground. And he,
Killer
like,
combo.
rolls over to his back. And he, like... So he's, like, not completely dead, but he's...
Wishing he was.
Yeah.
He's almost dead.
He's, like...
Mostly dead.
Breathing very heavily, and a few of his breath intakes are hard to take in, and he coughs every now and then.
Why won't you kill me?
That makes it Falcom's turn.
I'm going to try and kill him
Okay.
with the stick.
Do advantage since he's prone.
Okay.
Okay. That's the wrong window, Dan.
Oh, damn it. You got me all jacked up too now.
No more secret chat windows.
Chuck's trying to give me shit for not having all my spells done.
I am.
But Chuck has no whiskey.
I don't have my spells prepared either.
See what happens when there's no whiskey?
You don't have any spells.
Whiskey is my spell.
I don't have any of my spells
Whiskey
either.
magic. Kind of like that.
Yes.
It's kind of like that.
Is the strong sticking enough?
What are we talking about?
Yeah. 17 hits. And
I'm
then
killing him.
9 damage. Yeah. He's like
Yeah.
coughing and wheezing, and then you like hit him in the jaw, and his jaw like dislocates, and he just coughs up blood. And he's dead.
He's
Man.
dead.
He's pretty dead.
Well done.
And now it's Blind Noel's turn. Uh-oh. He takes a wild swing, and it appears to be aimed at the gnome. Ooh. But he misses. Just like
Good choice.
stabs the floorboards at the gnome's feet, and the gnome goes, "Ah!"
Yeah.
Frank.
And then the gnome goes, "Stop it!" And like
Yeah.
kind of like swings his fist at him, but completely misses. Like just clearly never been in a brawl before. Misjudges the shortness of his own arm.
Stop
That
me,
dick.
guys.
Boy, he's got to get his shit figured out.
He really does.
I mean, we've only seen him one time, but this is
Like-
unacceptable.
He glances over and hears you guys saying this, and then his head kind of goes down. It's Frank's turn.
All right, so there's one knoll left, right?
Yeah, there's one knoll that just took like a wild swing toward the gnome, who you presume is Cricket.
Give him your hugs.
You know,
Or would Frank presume that?
use my hammer because my hand still hurts or still damaged. So I
I
could
don't
give him
think
a
I
hug.
would give you a straight disadvantage on that. I'll probably just like take a point or two away from your roll to hit.
I think I'm gonna go up, and I'm just gonna make him try to catch these hands.
Okay.
Braun Strowman.
And he is blinded and has fairy fire on him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot
So-
about fairy fire.
Yes, I
My
did
first hit
Yeah.
is a 22 to hit, and it deals 6 damage.
Yeah, you guys should have had advantage on that not blind guy.
And my second hit is a... Oh shit, it's a natural 20.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So the damage on that would also be 6.
Nice. Two sixes. This guy looks pretty wobbly. Not like fall down or fall to a knee wobbly, but pretty
Yeah.
wobbly.
Does anything wild happen with my critical hit?
Yeah,
Face
you
punch?
like you hit him and like his arm that's holding the spear, like you punch him like right in the, like he goes to block, but
Do I
like
punch him right in the tit?
he misjudges your power and he like goes to block with the like the hand that's holding the spear, and you punch him in the elbow and his arm just breaks the other way.
Damn
Nice.
straight. Damn straight. Alright. That's what I do.
And he screeches and drops the spear.
Cool. You guys finish that shit up.
And he brings his head up and looks at the rest of you guys. After just breaking his arm and screaming in pain, dropping the spear, and he looks up with this terrified look on his face. That makes it Starbear.
Woohoo! So this dude is almost fucked up to death.
Almost fucked
I
to
anticipate a Ripper attack to the ass.
No, not the ass.
death. We're gonna leave that alone for now.
Oh, we have advantage, don't we?
Yeah.
Come on. Does a 13 hit?
It does not. No.
Alright, well
Couple,
that's all I can do.
Wild stabs to either side of his head. Okay, that will bring it to Hobbs.
I won't even dare have. Well, I will.
We believe in you, Hobbs.
You can does it.
Well, I hit regardless.
You do hit.
Let's do another unarmed strike
If you can't does it, surely somebody else probably can't either.
with a grand mighty 4.
Did you have advantage on that unarmed strike?
Shouldn't we have?
I only see 3 rolls for you, right? Oh, that's not much better.
It's 2 points better.
That is true.
And he was wobbly.
Did you say
Weebly
advantage
wobbly.
on unarmed strike?
Yeah. Because he's got fairy fire and he's blinded.
Oh, but he doesn't get advantage on damage.
No. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were
He rolled two
swinging
d20s.
twice. I wasn't fucking paying attention. I thought you were punching with each hand.
No.
Excuse me, sorry.
That's what I was doing. Punching with each hand.
Yeah. So this gnoll, like, you clock him in the jaw, and you hear a little crack, as well as feel a little crack in your knuckles. And he like stumbles backwards and falls against the wall. And then out of nowhere, much to your guys' surprise,
A chest burster?
no, Francis runs over.
I remember Francis.
Oh, is he here to help?
Not Francis. Yeah, Francis. Yeah.
Yeah,
And he
my goblin friend.
Yeah.
he kicks this goblin in the face while he's leaning up against the wall prone.
All right, I'll give him that one. Good, Francis.
And you
You
hear
did something.
another loud crack as his foot like connects with the side of the gnoll's neck. And a little bit of blood just like trickles out of the gnoll's mouth as his body becomes lifeless.
Holy
All
shit,
right.
Francis, you killed a man.
Those were people.
I'm okay.
with
And he
lives.
goes, ha!
Give
I'll
Francis,
cheer for him. Yeah.
Francis gets some moral support on that one.
Yeah. He's learning to be a good person by killing bad things, I hope.
Good move coming in at the last minute, dude.
That's fine. He tried. Even if it was late. What baby steps?
And then Francis's head kind of like perks up like that. And he looks over to his left. There's like a doorway that's like wide open with a staircase leading down. In this store, and the gnome says, "There's another couple of them. They went into the cellar."
Oh snap!
And I yelled, Deathblow takes point.
Don't
Already.
don't let them take
got
my
this, Francis.
wine. No.
Oh, well, you don't have to worry about them taking your wine. It's us. You have to worry about taking the wine. Yeah.
What?
That Frank's an alcoholic.
I didn't actually say that, but
Please don't take my wine.
I don't.
I only thought that. So
I mean, you
All right,
can
let's
take
go.
some wine if you kill him.
done.
I wasn't asking.
Deal.
He just sort of like shrinks back and he's like, "Okay."
I'll leave you some.
He just doesn't say anything. He stares blankly with like a scared look on his face. Sort of a look on his face that says, "Why though?" But yeah. You go down the stairs.
Yeah.
And it's all like stone walls. Just a bunch of gray stone.
Wait. Hang on. Before we go down the stairs, I want to pick up one of the gnoll corpses
Okay.
and then go down the stairs.
Alright. You guys go down
Yeah,
the
2 hands,
stairs.
grab 2 of them.
And
I only need one.
there's 4 of you and Francis and you get down there and there are a couple of gnolls, like they're just sort of like there's like 3 or 4 rows of like barrels, big barrels, and like at the end of one of the walk paths down the rows of barrels, there's a couple of gnolls like just sitting on the ground, like leaned up against the barrels. That like they're talking in a language you don't understand, but definitely like a lazy like. They just go back and
Wait, these
forth
gnolls
like
aren't
that.
speaking.
No,
They're
they're
not
not.
speaking the language.
They're not speaking common, but they are talking to each other.
Are they standing?
They're sitting at like the other end of the basement, leaning up
Okay, so there's
against
not like.
barrels.
Okay.
And
I
they
got
have
this.
like a bottle of wine, and they're just passing it back and forth, chatting with each other. And they definitely look like too drunk to stand up, which is why they're sitting down.
Oh,
They're drinking 40s.
drinking them 40s. Got that Mad Dog.
Oldie.
Or that Colt 45. Is that what ability did Williams drink?
Colt 45 malt liquor.
Colt 45. There you go.
Mad,
Uh,
Mad Dog 2020?
Nice.
That blue stuff?
Yes.
It's like the color of my shirt.
That's it exactly. I want to take this Null Corpse I have and just throw it at them.
Happy birthday! Or something like
Here's
that.
a friend! Ugh.
Okay.
12.
And one of them,
Wait, I'm still raging.
one of them looks up
22.
Nice.
and he's like holding the bottle and he's like, "Hey, buddy." Doesn't seem to realize that this is a corpse. He's
Well, let's go get him, boys.
22. Yeah, that hits. I'll say that you get that like right in between them and it hits both of them.
Nice. How many Knolls down here?
2.
2.
Okay.
It hits both of them. They both are like kind of lazily kind of like this drunk. And it hits them and their heads just like whip back and hit the barrels that they're sitting in front of. And they both just sort of like
Are they unconscious?
They don't seem dead, but they definitely seem like they passed out.
Who wants to go silently put him to bed? Forever.
Ooh, I nominate Frank.
Frank.
I don't feel good about this.
Fuck your feelings, bro.
I don't want to like. I'm all
Fuck your
for
feelings,
murdering
bro.
the shit out of some, opponents in a combat, but just knighting some incapacitated foes. That doesn't seem great.
Well, what
Man.
else are we gonna do with them?
Tie him
They're
up.
only going to fight somebody when they wake up.
I heard they said you were a wuss for having a mouse.
They said what? You broke up there.
They said that you were a wuss for having a mouse
You know what?
and afraid of
These
horses.
guys-
It's about
And
this
what
time.
horses?
You
They
hear
said you love horses.
you hear some
Well,
clanging
they're fucking stupid.
coming down the steps.
Where at? Is it the gnome?
Well, you look behind you, and Fleetwood and Mac are there.
They're going.
And it turns
got
out
late.
Coconut shell.
that they were gone because they were getting their chainmail.
Oh, I forgot all about those guys.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we had friends.
Anyway, I'm not killing these two that are unconscious. I'm all for tying them up, but if one of you guys wants to do the dirty deed, then that's on your conscience.
Let's just tie him up and like put him somewhere public, and whatever happens to him happens to him.
Maybe we can try and get some information from them.
Just tie him up and
Can we like scratch one of them?
tie him to like a post outside the town hall.
I'm gonna claw their faces so they have some damage.
Okay. Carve
It's
like
my
a
mark.
mark of shame on their
It's
forehead
my
or
mark.
something.
It's gonna draw a dick on their foreheads.
I like that. I clawed a dick on both of their foreheads.
Okay. Yeah, they don't seem to move at all. This whatever they were
I-
drinking
And
has
since
them
I've
like
seen Frank naked, he's is the dick I drew.
Oh man, do they got a big enough forehead for that?
it's plenty big.
It wasn't to scale. Don't worry.
We take these two gnolls. We lie them down, back to back, but flipped.
Facing each other.
So one of there's heads.
Oh, head to butt.
Back to back but facing each other.
No, and then we
Back to
tie.
back. Head
You
to butt.
broke their neck to do that, right? No.
No, we tie one of their hands to the other one's feet, and the other one's feet to the other one's hands. So they're lying there back to back with their hands tied to the other one's feet. They can't do anything.
Okay.
All right.
It'll just be silly
All right.
and fun.
And then
they'll-
drop them in front of the town hall or
Yeah, maybe
Hang 'em
tie
on a
their
hook.
waists together.
Hang on a
okay.
hook.
Maybe.
As you walk
Well,
out of or do you have interaction with Cricket first or
I'll grab one of the gnolls so we can haul them outside and tie them up. I don't know. I didn't take any of Cricket's wine.
he's like, "Hey, you got him.
I sure did.
Nice. Feel free to grab a couple bottles of wine."
Barrels, you said, right?
The
I did.
like the like those barrels you have there? Like that
Yeah.
size?
Yes.
Okay. He seems a little upset about it, but
You've
he's not
done
gonna
well.
argue with you.
Little gnome, you've done well.
I'll grab a couple bottles of wine.
I've got a gnoll in my arm, so I yell
He
back,
said-
grab me a couple bottles too.
He's
All
like,
right.
he like,
I've got a barrel.
he goes, "Oh, each, okay." He's just-
Hey, we can leave. We can leave him here.
he's like, no, that's it's fine. Okay.
Sexstar, grab the other gnoll and bring it out here.
Alright, I'm gonna grab the other Nolan and bring him out here.
And we take them out to the street and we lie them down back to back and tie their wrists and their ankles together.
We should have
Never
brought the dead
know.
one. We should have brought the
You'll
dead
need-
one.
Yeah.
Bottles of wine.
And despite you tying them up and carrying them all that way and carving on their foreheads, they're still just.
Yeah.
Man, these dudes are fucking wasted.
Yeah. There are like a couple of empty bottles on the floor right next to him. So,
Must be good stuff.
yeah. Either that or they're gnolls.
Yeah, maybe.
No. But you did hear, like, when you came out of Cricket's crystals to go toward the town hall and you drop them off, you do hear, like, that subtle bit of clattering from Gibbs again.
All right.
Alright, let's go find out what's going on with Mr. Gibbs.
Yeah. After these gnolls are tied up, we'll go check out Mr. Gibbs.
We called him Mr. Gibbs.
They called me Mr. Gibbs. I didn't do that right.
Thank you for getting it though.
Anyway, you go over to Gibbs.
Yes.
You go over to Gibbs, hauling your freshly plucked bottles of wine.
Where does what does Mr. Gibbs do?
This is a bar.
Gibbs Bar. All right. Perhaps we'll liberate some more liquor.
Yeah. You go inside,
Hang on
And
just a second before we go inside. The knoll, we've tied him up, laid him down. I grabbed my 2 bottles of wine from Thalcom's hand, and I got a bottle of wine in each hand, and I'm holding it by the neck like little clubs. I'm ready to go in.
okay, you're holding the bottles like clubs.
Like little clubs. Like,
Okay.
I get the feeling that we're all going to be disappointed with
Like
how
that.
you use these.
Okay.
Oh, you are. Very much so.
All right. You come up to Gibbs. You hear a little bit of clattering inside. It sounds fairly faint at this point, but do you just go in?
I'm fine with just going in unless one of you
Okay.
wants to be precautionary.
You open the
I'll
door, and
I'll
it
let you do
goes,
your things.
and 20 gnolls just like turn turn around immediately. No.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
no.
Ah.
You walk inside, and seems to be fairly quiet upstairs, but the clattering is a bit louder now. It seems to be coming from
The basement.
yeah. And you're looking around in here, and the tables and the chairs are all like broken and fallen over. There's like what looks like somebody's like cleared out some furniture from one area of the bar and like started a small campfire inside the bar. But
What's
the um if you look behind the bar, uh what you can only presume is the bartender or Gibbs. It's like a like a middle-aged human with a big mustache. He's got like the bar apron on, um, completely motionless on the ground. Already looks a little pale, actually.
Uh-oh.
dead motionless or just
Yeah, that you would, being adventurers, you would know this to be a dead motionless.
Not just I'm very sleepy, motionless.
Right.
see the stairs or something that leads down to the basement?
Yeah, behind the bar there's a doorway that seems to lead down some stairs and
Um,
some bloody paw prints that seem to
on
go
the
down the stairs.
behind the bar, do I see any like bottles of hard liquor?
But yeah, you see several bottles of liquor.
I
A
set
few
my
of them are
bottle.
broken, but
I want to set my bottles of wine down on the bar, and I want to grab a couple bottles of hard liquor.
okay. That thicker
And
glass.
yeah, and so I want to welcome. It's like, hey, I'm gonna, and then you light them on fire.
Then should we probably all get out of here if we're just gonna burn this bar to the ground?
Well, no, I'm not gonna throw it right now. I'm gonna wait till I see them.
If they're in the bar, are we gonna burn the bar down?
No, not intentionally.
It's kind of what it sounds like you're wanting to do.
All right, I'll put the bottles of hard liquor down, and I'll grab the wine bottles, and I'll go down the fucking stairs.
Just club them with the hard liquor bottles.
It's too late. I'm frustrated and committed.
All right.
You've ruined my perfect plan.
To burn the bar down?
You know what?
To burn the bar
Maybe,
down.
Every now and then I may come up with good ideas, but that's not a very frequent every now and then.
If it weren't for the fact that I know how important this bar is to everybody, I'd maybe go for it.
Yeah.
All right, so you head down the stairs. Um, this the basement is a tad smaller than the one you were at. There's along the walls of the basement, on like all three of the walls that are not the same side as the stairs, there's those huge barrels that you see in like really big distilleries that are like on their sides and have like a valve on the side of them.
See, this could have been a flaming disaster with us in it.
And then there's a couple of those barrels that are like back to back to each other in the middle of the room as well.
Those would have probably, not saying this in character, but out of character, those would have probably exploded. Highly entertaining, as long as we're not in the explosion.
Yeah, I don't think that would have happened somehow.
All right, I got my bottles
By
of
that
wine.
I mean, I think we would have been all up in it.
You got your whiskey bottles.
Yep, I put the whiskey bottles down. I picked up the wine bottles.
Okay.
What do I see any gnolls down here?
Yeah, you definitely hear a lot of clattering, and you come around the corner, and there's 3 more gnolls and a couple more of them larger gnolls that are like sitting in a corner, and all 5 of them are drinking like the other 2 were in the other place.
Are they all near each other?
Yeah, they're all sort of sitting in a circle, and you find out the clattering is like empty bottles between them that they're just sort of smacking around as they're drinking.
Are they fairly well grouped together?
Fairly well. Like, it's about as much as you would imagine people being grouped around a campfire. They're just sort of sitting in a circle talking to each other.
I could try and ice knife them all together, but it'd be even better if I could fairy fire them first.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get that chance. My initial thought is I just want to run and leap into the center of them and try and knock as many down as I can.
Okay.
And I want to activate my rage and then
Well,
do my leap.
Let me ice knife right in front of you doing that, if that is acceptable.
Let's call right there.
Okay.
And then you can macho man them as much as you want.
I'm gonna roll. Since they're drunk, they're gonna have disadvantage, but I'm gonna roll perception checks for them to see if they sees you. That guy doesn't see shit. He rolled a 2 and a 1. Okay.
Nice.
Even on a good day.
What the hell? One of them notices you.
Hopefully he's too drunk to know what to do about it.
Fortunately, it's one of the smaller gnolls who's more easily inebriated, and he just sort of like...
Wait.
Sort of like motions for you to come over and join him. But the rest of them are too drunk to notice that he's doing that.
Okay. Is
and he's
Dan
not
gonna be able to
actually
get...
saying anything, so
Nice.
you can get your ice knife off.
Okay, that should be good. And then you can just pancake them.
Yeah. Eventually, this
All right, let's see.
tactic of mine will fail.
They are
Horrible.
going to need to make dex saves first. I'm going to target one of the big guys, and he has to make a dex save.
Okay. I think there's actually a
Oh,
rule
wait, no, sorry,
about
I'm doing
drunk
this all
people
wrong.
having disadvantage at dicks.
Sorry, I roll an attack on the big guy first. Sorry. I'm just being stupid. One of these days, I'll get this right. So I'm going to roll to attack the big guy first.
Okay. You're rolling to attack 16.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. De Heath.
Okay. So he's going to take 1d10 damage. That's pretty good. And then now everybody needs to make dex saves.
Okay. So he takes 9. And the other 4 need to make dex saves, or all 5 of them?
It should be all of them.
Okay.
The target and each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a dex save of 13.
One of them succeeded.
Okay.
The other big guy that you did not hit succeeded.
Dang. They're both... Oh, oops. Let's try this again. Oh.
Nice.
Well, they all take 2 cold damage.
Alright.
Oh, wait, hold on. I cast this at level 2. I didn't roll enough d6s.
Oh, okay.
So they take 5. Oh boy.
Oh.
Are they all dead?
The 2 bigger guys are bloodied. They look pretty rough. Everyone else looks pretty fine, though. They don't look too phased.
I didn't think so.
But that's good. You made the 2 most dangerous dudes wavery.
Like some sort of Ritz cracker.
It's initiative.
You didn't get your jump.
That's fine. Yours actually did damage. I can still do my jump at some point. What did I get? No, I got an 18. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I get to do it now.
I'll
Right
go into
now.
a rage, and I'm going to jump at the big 2.
I'm behind. We're rolling initiative, right?
Yes. Yarp.
So Hobbs 11, Falcom 9. Frank 18 and Starbear 19. Here we go.
Gonna get him.
Okay. Yes. Uh. Uh. Mac's turn. Mac's gonna come
Forgot
at
about
him
that.
with his maul.
Yeah.
Oh dang. Mac's gonna do some work with his maul. And he actually attacks one of the big guys. And he fucking annihilates him.
Impossible.
He just like charges in, apparently having much more confidence now that he's got his chainmail on. And he's just like, "Rah, rah," and brings his warhammer down on top of the gnoll's head, and it just like squishes outward like a raindrop hitting a windshield.
Beep.
And that makes it Starbearer.
Hi guys. So we've already
Hi.
Hi.
One of the big gnolls fell over, yeah.
And nobody's in close, correct? Well, Mac is, but
Yeah, Mac just pancaked the big guy's head.
I'm
Glop.
gonna go find the other big guy and poke its head.
I poke him right in the raisin bran.
I doubt a 13 hits though.
Toward the other big guy?
Yes.
No, it doesn't. The 19 hits, though.
Well done.
Those are both toward the big guy?
No, 19 was my initiative.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. Yeah, you. Okay, so it's Frank. Frank's turn.
Let's see.
Ma named him frankincense 'cause he always smells so sweet.
Is there? That's right. There's one of the big guys still up.
Yeah, one of the big guys still up,
Okay, I want to go up to that big guy
snarling
and
and
with
stuff.
Slap him
my
around a
two
little
wine
bit.
bottles. I want to go into my rage first, and I want to crack him over the head with one of my wine bottles. I'm not.
I would say improvised weapon, but this, like, I feel just thinking about a wine bottle, it seems a lot like a club.
Like a club?
Like a small
That's
club.
good. I would get my proficiency on that then. That's a 23.
Nice.
Do we want to do the improvised weapon damage on that? Which would be a 1d4.
Yeah, just a second.
I think regular club damage is 1d6.
Van die Seeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Okay. That'll be
Cool.
1d6.
Oh, it says 1d4.
Oh, club is 1d4?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Shit. Hang on a second. Are you going to use my savage attack? Fucking Christ. Alright. I deal 6 damage to him, but since I've got one of these wine bottles in each hand, I want to use my bonus action to make a 2-weapon hit against him.
Okay.
But since I don't have any feats to give that, I don't get any of my bonuses.
Say that like the one in your wounded hand would be like a -1
Okay. Right
to hit.
there. That's an 18
That hits.
with the
Nice.
-1 included.
Sweet.
And I do 8 damage with that one.
Nice.
Cool.
Getting those damages in.
Yeah, do my wine bottles break? I would imagine they probably break on him.
Yeah, the whiskey bottles might not have, but the wine bottles do.
What a
That's
shame.
fine. I think I value the whiskey bottles a little more.
That's fair. I think as an elf, I would prefer the wine.
Well, you still have your wine bottles.
I know. You wasted perfectly good bottles of wine.
But I traded them for whiskey. It's fine.
You didn't trade
so
it for
you-
whiskey. That whiskey was just there.
Bring a wine bottle down on the top of his head, and it like clocks him like right here, and he falls
Yeah.
down to one knee and screeches a little bit as the wine and everything pours down his head, and then you come up with the other one up under his chin, and the bottom part of it breaks off, but the rest of it stays intact and just like cuts his throat open as you go up, and he falls
Nice.
backwards into a pool of blood and wine.
Got him with a good old-fashioned grandpa shark.
That we did.
Grandpa shark.
Got
Grandpa shark, 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 shark.
that you got all that you need
Alright.
to know, more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's his turn, and he stays dead. What an idiot. What is this nonsense right here? But then it's the next Knoll's turn. One of the regular Knolls. Man, you killed the threatening ones. Sad. Yeah, he
Thank
doesn't know
goodness.
where he is right now. He misses. Hobbs. You got 3 drunk Knolls in front of you.
Alright.
Killed them all.
Alright, let's go for the
Well
one.
done.
Let's go for the one in the middle. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, it's a miss. And then Falcon.
Gonna try and attack the same guy and do that shillelagh thing that I do. Oh,
Son of a bitch.
Ooh, nat
I
20.
I done did it.
Critical hit.
Natural 20s.
I gotta remember how we roll those since it's been so long since I've had one.
It's max damage. Is all that is.
Just max.
Are you
It's
regular
max
quarterstaffing?
max damage and then I decide random surprise effect.
Alright, my max damage is 1d8 plus 3, so 11.
Okay.
11 damage worth of shillelagh stick.
So you pillow monster shuffle your way up and smack him with the stick. And he like is really surprised by how powerful that stick was that hit him in the face.
I've had some practice.
You catch him under the chin, and you hear a crack and a vibration, and you think maybe you broke your staff, but it turns out you broke his jaw. And it's just sort of like slacks open. Like that.
Try to eat now. You. Eh. I wasn't prepared for that either, so I couldn't come up with a good retort.
Yeah. He also looks super rough now. There's a lot of blood coming out of his jaw, like you broke skin as well.
Nice.
Um, that brings it to Fleetwood. Fleetwood's gonna take a swing at the same guy, and he also got a fucking natural 20.
Nice.
That's
Well done,
ridiculous. Yeah, so he
Is he
does.
hammering him?
No, Fleetwood uses scimitar,
Scimitar. Okay.
and he does 12 damage to this dude.
He needs to cut in right over the broken jaw. Just slap the top of his head off.
He comes from the other side and goes down,
Ah.
and it meets up with the jaw right where the jaw was broken. So now his entire head is cut in half. Alright, that brings it to a dead guy that's gonna stay dead.
Advisable. Preferable.
Wait a minute. Where the hell?
Is he changing his mind?
Okay, no, never mind. I don't. Somehow I scrolled down on my Excel sheets. I thought I skipped people, but I didn't. It's the next Noel's turn. He's gonna take a jab at. Let's just do this. He's gonna take a jab at Frank.
At me?
Mm-hmm.
That dick. 15.
Yes.
What do you get?
He fucking misses, and this is like such a crowded space. He like wavers and like almost hits one of his friends, but like tries to move the spear to the side to miss him. And like the spear actually just barely misses on the other side because he's so drunk he's not thinking right. He actually wasn't gonna hit his friend, but he like moves to the right to miss.
He
And
got a
he
lot
like
closer.
grabs his friend's foot out from under him and simultaneously makes him fall over while snapping his spear in half.
That's
Holy shit.
expert level screw up right there. That's like infomercial level screw up.
Yeah.
Are
And
you
then-
sick and tired of tripping your friends and breaking your spears?
And he yeah. His friend spends the his movement getting up, and then like gives a glare to his friend that just snapped his spear and knocked him over. But it's sort of like a wobbly glare, like he's not sure if he should be mad at him or not right now. But he decides to take a jab with his spear, and he actually hits you. Miraculously.
Who's you?
Yeah. He takes a
Okay.
stab at you as well.
You're just popular.
Like he's showing his friend how it's done.
Yeah. How much do I take?
You take 6 damages.
I'm at
Now
24.
I can use that. Now I can use that healing spell and have it be useful.
Yeah. But now it's Mac's turn. And he misses. He fucking like goes to swing at the gnolls, and they like, you know,
Drunkenly stagger around his attack.
he's a little too excited about the last kill that he got. Thinks he can hit two with one now. Tries to hit like in between them to dislocate both their shoulders. They just sort of sidestep out of the way.
Side stumble.
Yeah. And that means it's Starbearer.
Woohoo! I get to do a thing. Whichever one of these dudes is the most fucked up but not dead, poke him in the face, or at least attempt to.
Right in the face, but
Yeah, the front butt. And I miss. Yay, guys, I'm helping. Has Frank is after me, right?
Nope. No, you're right. I think.
I have no idea.
Frank, yeah.
yeah, they should be.
I am going to help Frank
Okay.
by
Ooh.
keeping this dude distracted so that Frank
What
can make
does
an attack with advantage.
what does it give advantage on my next attack?
Says if your ally attacks the target before my next turn, the first attack roll is made with advantage.
Okay. All right. So does that mean it's my turn?
Yeah.
All right, hang on. Oh. Plus. So I'll have advantage on this.
You're
do I still have
attacking the
that-
one that you
Do I
said you
still-
tried to attack the one that was did not have a broken spear, right?
I'm attacking the one that Tyler's granting me advantage on.
Yeah, I was asking Tyler.
Sorry, what? The same most damaged guy that I tried to hit and fucked up. I'm helping him attack that dude.
Okay.
Do I still have the broken chunk of wine bottle in my hand that I used to
Yeah.
split the last guy's? Okay.
Gotta do a little bit of that action.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and my first.
Might want to trade hands first.
Yeah, I'll toss it to the other hand, and I'll make a stab with this broken bottle. Fuck, that's a 15 to hit with the advantage that Tyler's granting me.
Okay.
It's not too bad.
Is 15 good enough to hit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought their AC was 7. Not 7, 16.
It
Let's
is
see.
exactly 15, actually.
Nice.
I feel like as a good, at least for me, I like the idea of like telling what the AC is when you hit it on the dot.
There you go. All right. My damage on that. We'll go with 7. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to attack him with my... and this is the one you said I get a -1 on?
Yeah, the other hand. You're just gonna punch with
Yeah.
it.
Just going to punch him with it. Shit, I missed.
Achoo.
That's only 11.
Like you try to go full force, but then you think about how much it's gonna hurt. And it
Yeah.
just doesn't connect like you want it to.
I still stabbed him with a broken wine bottle. So,
you did
know.
stab him with a broken wine bottle.
And that's pretty legit.
He is pretty bloody now. That brings it to Hobbs.
All right, so the one that Frank just attacked is still up.
Like you stabbed him with a broken wine
Oh,
bottle
shit.
in the chest, And he's like bleeding a bunch out of his chest.
I just blew a
No.
kiss at him. So
Oh. He catches it and then throws it on the ground.
That monster.
uh, that's Falcom's turn.
Just for his flagrant disregard of that show of affection. You try and whop him right in the mouth with my stick.
Okay.
Oh, I tried to put that in the wrong chat.
Try again.
Yes. I'm not going to do that either. Instead, I'm just going to flail about wildly, like some
Yeah.
sort of crazy person.
That brings you to Fleetwood. We're not going to use that one, because that fell where I can't see it. But Fleetwood also decides to miss. Poor decisions.
This is one lucky Knoll.
And that'll make it
He's untouchable.
the more healthy Noel's turn. And he runs up to Hobbs, tries to take a bite of you, and just like whiffs it somehow. Like he bites one of the harder parts of your armor and just doesn't sink in. And then the other Knoll, who is injured, tries to attack Starbear. What's your AC?
My AC is 15.
Yeah, no, that makes like 6 misses in a row now. Let's see if
We're all
Starbear can
all
make
just
it
getting
7.
tired.
Yeah, it is kind of late. And but you guys are working on the 9th and 10th of the 10 that you believed were left, so
I know, we're so close.
I mean that are left. What? No.
Oh man. All right, whose turn is it?
That is Frank.
And then how many? There's 2 left.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. One of
How
them
close are
looks
they?
bloody.
Um,
One of them's pretty close to you because you and Hobbs were fairly close to each other, and he just ran up and tried to take a bite out of Hobbs.
and the other one, how close is the other one to the first one? Are they more than 5 feet apart?
The one that tried to take a bite out of Hobbs is like next to you, and the one that is bloody is in front of you.
I guess I'm going to go after the. You know what? I'm gonna drop my broken wine bottle, and I'm just gonna try and fucking hug the shit out of the one next to Hobbs because he's not bloodied, right?
Right.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try and hug the shit out of him. And it's an opposing athletics check, which since I'm still in my rage, I have advantage on. So that's a 17 he's gonna need to beat.
Okay. He does not at all. It feels pretty easy to get him in a grapple.
All right.
Burp.
Come stab the shit out of this one, guys.
Okay.
And on that note, it is Hobbs' turn.
all right, so he's gonna try to.
This
Claw the
guy
shit out of him.
just tried to bite you, and then Frank grappled him.
We have advantage on him, right?
Yeah.
Does the 15 hit?
It does.
All right, so I'm going to do an unarmed strike and take another key point for my bonus action to get 2 more.
Okay.
punch him in the nuts.
3
All of
times. All 3 of his nuts.
All both of his nuts twice.
Ooh, 2 sevens.
Fuck him.
Dang.
Dang.
Bunch of nuts right out of his mouth.
You did 20 damage. And Frank, you just feel this knoll that you just grappled just turn to mush in your arms.
I'm tearing off his balls for earrings.
Oh, snap.
Try to bite me, fucker.
And yeah, there's quite clearly just from the feeling of like pudding in a skin sack. You just there's no reason for you to keep grappling him.
My new lucky dice.
Nice.
But that brings it to Falcom.
Well, I am going to attempt to wail upon the last one. And hope I do better. That is better.
That hits.
And does a meager amount of damage. That's better than none.
Okay.
I'll take something over nothing.
He's looking pretty wobbly. And that brings it to a Fleetwood, who misses like crazy. Swings with his scimitar and just like cuts the dirt on the floor. Which brings it to Mac, who just like targets that spot in the dirt that Fleetwood hit, like he thought maybe Fleetwood saw something that he didn't. And he's like, "Fuck that dirt! I
He
got your
saw a
back,
spider."
Fleetwood." No. Starbear.
Hey. So there's still one dude up. Yes?
Yeah, he looks horrible. Like barely standing.
Did he get hit with the ugly stick?
Yes. Several times.
No, that's the other campaign there, Dan.
Oh shoot, I didn't enter. What the fuck? I thought I rolled 17.
17. That is a hit. You hit him very hard.
I hope very hard. Yeah.
Yeah. You
6 damage.
stab him in the throat and it comes out the back of his neck.
Well.
You're quite
Favorite
fond of running people through.
It's fun.
Yeah. And that is the Knolls. And with that, Fleetwood and Mac are looking around, sort of nodding. And Mac comes up to you, Falcom.
Mm-hmm.
And he puts his hand on your shoulder and he looks over at Frank and he's like, "I think you should heal your friend. Now
Oh, yeah.
we need to go talk to the mayor about what comes next. And it will be glorious." And I think that's where we'll end it.
Oh,
Just
shit.
just to get it out of the way before we forget, I'm going to go ahead and cure wounds, Frank.
Okay.
So that way we don't forget about it next week.
How much does that heal?
It is going to heal you exactly 6 damage.
I can handle that. And does that fix my hand problem?
Yeah, we'll say your hand like closes up a bit.
You
And
tell
then-
us.
You just see like it looks like if you look at your hand like this, you have like a circular like red scar on either side of your hand.
I can handle that.
Sorry.
So no dust to dawn.
No what?
Dust till dawn.
Dusk till dawn.
We're at any.
Yeah,
Good job. We did it.
Alrighty.
you killed all them gnolls in the town.
All the gnolls that we believe are there.
Yeah. Which
There's
is not
still the-
even half of them. No, I'm just kidding.
Ah! That'd be
There's
terrible.
still that would be terrible. That fucked up wizard somewhere that gave them intelligence.
Yeah. The problem is not completely done yet.
Yeah.
The guy tried to remember, said Goranov. That was about all he gave you.
Yeah. Sir Grugana.
Then he said that because you guys asked him where you find him, and he said that you don't find him, he finds you.
Yeah.
Indeed. Which is not particularly helpful of him.
Yeah.
Badass. He should do better next time.
Yeah.
The next time he's not dead, he should give us more information.
That's right.
Accurate.
Yeah.
At least that's my thoughts on the matter.
But yeah, that's the end of the night.
Cool. All right, guys. It was fun.
That means we'll have to be ready for your game this
On
coming
Friday. It
Friday.
should be exciting.
where mysteries await.
Oh, yeah,
Mysteries await.
catch up on those videos.
TPKs might be waiting around the corner.
I sure
Yeah,
hope
we
not, though.
I mean,
You
I'm
doing
sort
this?
of attached to my character, at least.
I am
Yeah.
too, but I understand that if it happens, it happens. After
I
the
know.
brush with
I, don't-
mortality with the
I did that wrong.
mind reader thing,
I can't do it yet.
decided that I would be able to accept his passing.
Yeah, not only
What were you guys doing?
the brush with the mind readers, but then not yesterday, 2 weeks ago, we almost lost 2 more people on spike traps.
It's
so-
like both hands are facing the same way, and you're like interlocked like this, and you
It's just a
flick your
punch through.
hand, and you come back up, and you're like locked the other way.
That
No,
sounds
not that one.
wildly-
It's the one where you go through and you look like you're punching through your hand.
Oh, you look like you're okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Friday, guys.
Yep.
Friday.
We'll see y'all later.
Bye, internets.
Bye. Bye.